Good morning to the Norwalk Nugget for Thursday. I was thinking a lot. I always think. It's sad. I think too much, I think. And, the 32nd Psalm in verse 11 says, "Be glad in the Lord and rejoice, ye righteous, and shout for joy, all ye that are upright in heart." And, there's a lot of positive verses. And, one of the things when I used to go to a secular job all the time and, work for the man, and I was a little bit more essential probably. One of the things that I always did is I always made sure that I was very positive, upbeat, encouraging for my people. Because you got to spend 40 hours, 50 hours a week with people. You want them to be, you want them to be fired up. You want them to be engaged. You want them to be, all of that. And one of the things that I was thinking about, I was talking to Dr. Mark. I always talk to Dr. Mark. You guys know that. I keep always bringing it up, but probably not. I don't talk to him probably as much as you guys think I do. But anyway, we have to be positive, right? Because the world we live in is negative anyway, right? And so today, as I was thinking, I was thinking about Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 23. It says, "Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life." And so, as I was thinking about that, I thought, man, the Bible is just so awesome. And really, what we need now, what people need now, is they need positivity. They need to know that it's not doom and gloom, that it's not all terrible. I can't even watch the news anymore. I don't even watch the news anymore. I just stay focused in the Proverbs, the Psalms. Just trying to get things, stay mentally acute, right? Not that I'm cute, it's just mentally acute, whatever. And so, as I was thinking about this, Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23, the word heart means your thoughts, your will, your affection. And so when you read that, the loose translation could be careful what you think because your thoughts run your life, right? And so obviously if you're always negative and you're thinking negative things and you have a negative outlook and all of that, then, obviously things are going to be negative. You're not going to find the good in things. And so, I don't know why. Who am I, right? But I just thought, hey, you know what? Because of all the stuff that's going on, maybe I should give people some of my advice, whether it's good or not. I don't know. It's not like it's Bible, right? It's just, I guess it's, worked on the Bible. But when I get up in the morning, this is the day the Lord has made. I'll rejoice and be glad in it, and I try to, be positive. I try to sing to Penny Pasta, our pug, and see, because even, preachers got to alliterate no matter what. So, but you know what? I try to find something funny. I try to look online. I try to find something funny, maybe something self-deprecating, some kind of meme. I don't take myself too seriously. And a few that I keep going back to that may help you. These are deep, inspirational words of wisdom. Again, not Bible, but, a little bit of fun, right? It's Thursday. So, some days, give you an example what I'm talking about. Some days you eat salads and go to the gym. Some days you eat cupcakes and refuse to put on pants, right? It's called balance, right? Something like that. That's funny, right? And it's true. We need balance. It's not always, sunshine and rainbows and cotton candy, and it's not always storm clouds and thunder and lightning, right? And probably one of my favorites that I go back to all the time, it just kind of comes to my brain every once in a while. It kind of makes me smile, and people think that I have this weirdness about me. But, the next one is, you can't make everybody happy. You're not an avocado, right? So, just use that how you need to use it. And, then the self-deprecating side, some days I amaze myself, right? Other days I put my keys in the fridge, right? There's, just some days are good, some days are bad, man, but they're not all bad. Because, here's the thing. I try to intentionally focus on being positive. I really do. And it doesn't always work. It doesn't always work. But it never works if I don't make the effort, right? And so I think about Wayne Gretzky. We have some hockey fans at the Norwalk Free Baptist Church. And, Gretzky said, "The day I stop giving is the day I stop receiving. The day I stop learning is the day I stop growing," and you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And so if you never try to make it better, if you don't try to be positive, if you don't make that effort to see the good in things, you're never going to see it, right? And so, getting back to Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 23, keep thy heart with all the diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Solomon was a king, but his advice isn't about how to handle money, how to grow a business, how to grow a kingdom, how to be a good king, how to be a good servant. When you think about it, all of his advice is about how to think, right? How to think. It's about wisdom, and it's about having the right mind and keeping things into perspective, because everything is vanity and vexation of the spirit, and that sounds like super negative, but if we realize that our brain controls how we respond, how we react, how things go for us, then we need to put some intention, some diligence. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Because right now there's so much out there right now that if we don't intentionally stay positive, we don't keep our heart with all diligence, we'll get negative, we'll get bitter, we'll get despondent, we'll get depressed, and then we'll only see the negative and the ugly. And we need to focus on the positive through all this weirdness and all this garbage that we're dealing with now, and being stuck at home and all of that. We could get down. We could be focused on all the negativity. We could focus on the virus. We could focus on people dying. We can focus on sickness. We can focus on all of that. But you know what? There's so much good going on right now, and people, we're kind of coming together in a divided country. Now we're kind of coming together, and so if we're gonna precipitate that, if we're gonna keep going with that, if we're gonna go forward with that, then we need to do it intentionally. We need to keep our heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. And so, I don't know why, I just wanted to share that with you this morning. Little Norwalk Nugget, kind of maybe hopefully get your day started a little positive, and remember that as a man thinketh, so is he, right? And so and then I'm going to leave you with the most important quote. Again, I'm going to rehash an older one that I just used, but you can't make everybody happy. You're not an avocado. So once you realize that, just be positive, go out there, make a difference. And you know what? Look around and see what God's doing. Amen? Because he's doing some really cool stuff right now. So be blessed. Have a great day. Get out there, own it. And maybe Jordan and I will have another Norwalk Nugget tomorrow night, because we're trying out some new technology. So pray for that. And we'll see you tomorrow.